Legendary group Das Efx talks about how they almost was never a group, how it almost never even happened. And it's a crazy story, but Dre and Scoop is going to tell you all about it. Listen to Das Efx as they break it down. Check it out.
Way we even met was, just faith, what I'm saying? I don't know if you're into all that stuff, but, I only got accepted to one college.
Okay.
If I would have got accepted to Howard, Hampton, no Das Efx. You understand what I'm saying? He could have went somewhere else.
Now, this is the first instance of it almost never happened. Now, if Dre would have got accepted to any other school like Howard or Hampton in the area, he probably would have went to them schools instead of Virginia State. But this is one example. There are many more coming. Check it out.
So we just always look at it like that. Even when we got discovered, which was our 3rd year of college.
Okay.
Right? We were already
the 3 years rapping together.
Yeah, 3 years.
Yeah. And a lot of people looked at that like, yo, y'all only had 1 more year. Why didn't y'all chill?
Right.
Oh, because I didn't finish school.
Nah, we did 3 years. We always say we the original.
What made y'all drop out?
Called EPMD, called Opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah, that door got knocked on, man.
Smell what I'm cooking.
So they went to the school and found y'all?
Nah, basically what happened was it was some weird, we was going through it down there, as every college student for the most part go through it. So we didn't really have phones and all of that at that time. This was back when Sky Pages and all that was popping.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we had heard on the radio that EPMD was supposed to be hosting some sort of rap contest, right?
Now, PMD of EPMD, aka Paris Smith, is going to give his story on how he met Das Efx. Listen to PMD as he breaks it down. Check it out.
Well, my first impression when I met Das, I knew they were definitely different. I met him at a talent show on 3rd album, the EPMD Business as Usual tour. He was up in Virginia when he was going to Virginia U. Was it Virginia U or what's up, man? Virginia State, So yeah, they came through the crowd looking just like that. But at the time, it was a different type of, hip hop going on. And it was an MC contest. So a lot of brothers wasn't ready for that in 90. But Eric and I was chilling. We knew it was something different the minute they dropped the tape and they started kicking it. So after we got off the promo tour, we got out with these guys, dropped the album, came with a different style, basically let them do their thing.
Now that's Paris' take on it. Now let's listen to Dre and Scoop as they break it down on how it all began. Check it out.
Okay.
We had just recently came, because we used to go back and forth from VA to home, back up here, and record demos, you know what I mean? So we had just come from New York, recording some joints.
Right.
So we heard that radio commercial.
Let me just jump in.
We got a new joint.
Let me just jump in, man. Right. So we lived off campus at the time, right? This is how, it's crazy, right? How narrow we just got famous, right? We lived off campus. Every Tuesdays and Thursday, we had math class. We only had one math book. I slept with the radio on in my room, right? I would wake up, go to school's room. Yo, son, let's get this math work in. Let's get it, right? We got to go. Every morning, I would wake up, leave my room. But this particular morning, Scoop came into my room where the radio was playing. If I would have went into school's room, we wouldn't have heard this commercial.
And here was another instance. So if Scoop went into the room where Dre was at, he would have never heard a commercial, because usually Dre would go in Scoop's room. But this time, Scoop went into his room. So there are many times where they almost didn't become famous. Let's keep it going.
Okay.
We're in the middle of doing this homework, and all of a sudden we hear, hey, come on down tonight at the blah, 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 blah. Yo, EPMD's going to be there. Bring your best raps. We like this. Yo, we dropped the pen like, yo, we going. We going. Yo, it was straight out like that. So the crazy part is we didn't hear the name of the club. We was like, so what's the name of the club? We was like, I don't know. I thought you heard. Now I don't know what you... We call all our peoples or whatever. Nobody stayed with us, so we was like, yo, man, listen out for this commercial about this talent show later on tonight in Richmond. Shout out to Richmond. Everybody listened all day. Nobody heard the commercial. Nobody. Y'all know what you're talking about. We get on 411. Yo, operator, we need the name of this. We kind of heard the club was like, let's say it was Flamingo or Tropicana. We called 10. Let's say we called 9 operators. 9 of them was like this. Hold on. No listing. We was like, are you sure there's no listing for a club Tropicana in Richmond? There was like nothing. And this is a story in perseverance. The last call, we was like this. I was like, man, let me just try one more time. I called, man. 411. I was like, yo. By this time, it's like, yo, can you give me? Right? The operator, she's like this. Oh, you mean Club Tropicana? I go there all the time. They change the name. Hold on.
Now here is another instance. Now what are the odds of an operator, a 411 operator, knowing the club that you're talking about? You don't really know the name, but she says she goes there frequently Oh, well, they changed the name. Oh, I know the number. I'll give it to you. Man, they were meant for stardom. But hold up. We still have some more. We're just getting warmed up. Let's keep it going.
She's like, they changed the name. Hold on. Just nonchalantly was like, oh. The number is, we're like, oh, shit. Second base.
Okay.
You feel me? We get to the club. It's a hole in the wall like this.
Wow.
Like, ain't no way.
It's me.
There's no way possible.
It's only like 3 of us in the club. We looking around. We like, there's no way EPMD is coming up in this club. They can't even fit in this
No
place.
way. Not gonna happen.
20 minutes go by. These 2 6-foot-something dudes walk in with Def Jam jackets. Like, oh, shit, this is EPMD.
They coming, right?
Yo, that's them. Yo, that's EPMD. Yo, this is it. Yo, we go up to the. So this is where the story gets crazy because
I'm listening.
The DJ is like this. All right, everybody, we're about to start this rap contest. Bring your tapes up. So everybody's going up to the DJ. They all know the DJ. They like the DJ's like,
It's
hey,
local.
Bobby V, how you been? Hey, I saw your mom at the store the other day.
Okay.
Hey, good luck tonight. We get up there. He like the music playing. He's like, what's the name of the group? We like, Das Efx. He's writing it down. He's like, Days in the What? We like, no,
bro.
Das Efx. He mad. Come on, man. Then he said like this. Is the tape queued up? We like, no. He like, yo, come on, man. Cue the tape up, man. Hey, go cue the tape up and get back in line, man. We run out the club, down to the car. Cue the tape up. Run back in. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry about that. Get the tape. Get into the high school. Boom, the show start.
Yeah, and mind you, it wasn't just that EPMD was coming to host the show. Yo, they was giving away $100.
$100.
A buck?
I needed that.
Broke college students.
Stop
We
talking to me.
need that.
You feel my pain, bro?
Yeah, $100 went a long way, especially in the late 80s, early 90s. $100 was like the equivalent between $500 to $1,000 today. Yeah, it was a lot of money, and they was able to split that and do a lot with that $100 back then. You really couldn't even buy a decent pair of shoes now, but back then you was able to do a lot with $100 back then.
So now, boom. All right, so we got that situated, right? All these dudes is going. And the way that the contest was judged, it was like EPMD and their road manager at the time, yo, Bernard, what up, boy? They would put up numbers. Feel me? Between 1 through 10.
Right.
1 being the worst, 10 being the best.
And then you add them up.
Exactly. So they was throwing up, the little 5, 6s and all that. We get on.
Right.
Clap your hands.
Okay.
That was the record that we did. We had
Right.
just did it fresh out the studio.
That was the
with
song
it.
he was saying that we had just did.
Fresh out the
Clap your
studio
We had
with it, bro.
just did clap your hands off over the break. Go
So
for
we
it.
still listening to it like, oh yeah, this is all right. You feel me?
Right.
Bro, we got on, started doing it. All the dudes that performed before us from Richmond.
Right.
Okay.
So they looking at us like, what niggas doing here? So now, that
My pops always told me though, when you do a song, make sure the beat is the first thing. Smack them. So you hear the beat. We already had them with the beat. So even though they was like, but the beat had them like this.
Okay.
couldn't resist that.
Right. Go for it.
So then, boom, all right, we got through it. Somehow, some way. Bro, when I say we turn around, these dudes, EPMD and Bernard, they putting up 11s,
Right.
12s,
Right.
13s.
Right.
Like,
Wow.
I knew we had them.
that's the good part of it. The sort of weird part.
But wait, there's more.
Yo, the dudes that performed before us, now they a little.
Right. It was 10 acts. It was 10 acts that
Okay.
night. We the 9th act. So like School was saying, once we finished, we had the highest of the night.
Right.
The last group to go on, we monitoring them. We remember it was twins. They were twins. They were
Exactly.
dressed in all white. I could see it. They went up there.
Twins, South.
It was like,
Twins.
hey,
How we
yo,
going?
It's me, son,
Crazy.
2 people from school. The twins bought the whole club with them. The twins got on stage. Half the club was like, yeah. It was like, oh.
There we go. They go to $100.
They get on, they do their
That's it.
thing.
It's
Right.
over for it.
But
Out
they
the
get
window,
on,
bro.
they do their thing. 10. We like, oh shoot. We won. We know the score. This is straight out the movie. The host, he's like this. I mean, it's a crazy night. The host is like, sure. Well, I guess we know who won tonight. I mean, it was a crazy night, everybody, but he knows we won. He's about to say our name straight out the movie.
Yeah.
Parrish taps him.
Grabs him up. Big boy.
He's like this. He leans back over to him. Paris says some stuff to him in the ear. He looks up. He's like, "You sure?" He's like, "You sure?" He's like, he goes, "All right. The winner is the twins."
Twins, bro.
So here's another instance where it almost didn't happen. Now it was clearly that Das Efx won because EPMD was throwing up 11s, 12s, and 13s. But the other group that came close to them, the twins, only got 10s. But they picked the twins to win. So this is an instance where it almost didn't happen. This is crazy.
I'm like, yo, man.
But did you ever
50,
ask
get the
Paris-
strap.
Did-
Get the strap. But in the middle, so just like you was, everybody shocked in that instant. The twins are like, yeah,
Okay.
and they jump on stage. Go. So we looking around, we like,
We at
yo,
the front of the stage like this.
So the
Come on,
crew that we
no,
with, we starting to get a little, we starting to yo, and in the middle of all of that, slow motion, P's walking across the stage, and he leans over into all of us and says the words every starving artist ever would want to hear. He says, yo, what do you want, $100 or a record deal?
So there you have it. There are many instances where this group would have never even came into fruition. They would have never even seen stardom. This is a great storyline for a movie. Hint, hint, DOS Efx. Go ahead and write that script. This will be a great one. Like, share, subscribe. We out.